So Tim Tszyu, I wonder how do people feel about, because a lot of times I'll see like the son of a legend boxer, or not just a legend boxer, just the son of a a legend period in any avenue or arena. But they'll come out and they'll clearly say that they don't want to be in the shadow of their father. Well, particularly in boxing, like you'll see a son of a legendary boxer say, like I want my own name. For example, Tim Tszyu, after I think it was his last victory, he was like, my name is Tim Tszyu. He was saying he said to the crowd, the post fight, a speech basically in the ring. He was like he told to the crowd, he was like, my name is Tim Tszyu. You know, so I was like, dang, and I don't know. To me, I kind of feel like I think it's a little disrespectful because it's like, for one, you probably wouldn't have been even really into boxing, man, if it wasn't for your father. You know what I mean? Out of everything you can do in the world, everything that life offers and shit, you chose boxing because of your father. That's a big reason, you chose boxing. So like your love for the sport, if you truly love the sport, think of, if he truly loves the sport, he's just thinking about that. Like I picked up this love even because of my dad. You know what I mean? So I think right there, even from that angle, it's like shit, man. Like it's a little, you being a little disrespectful. And then from another angle, it's like you haven't really, you haven't really accomplished so much to want to just be held into your as your own like regard. You know what I mean? Held in your own regard. Like you haven't even accomplished much, man. You wouldn't even be at this point with on Showtime, main card, the main fight on a card. If it wasn't for your dad, fool. So what are you talking about? Like you should. Yeah, that was disrespectful. That's the arrogance of man or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. At the end of the day, like I said, that's like, probably find a couple more reasons why that really isn't. That really kind of disrespectful. You should be happy, man. You should let people. You should let people. They'll form an opinion eventually if you keep winning and keep success. Become like attaining successes and stuff like that. Be successful. People will form their own opinion. Like no, hey, he's not Kazu's son no more, man. He's not Kazu's son no more. He's he's still who he is, but he's a Tim Tszyu. He's not recognized as just Costa Zoo's son. Like people would have formed their own opinion naturally, and look, he got dropped. They would have formed their own opinion naturally on that. If he just keeps winning, keeps just moving forward. This video, I wasn't gonna do a video on Tim Tszyu. I had a different title for this video. And it was going to be, should we be giving Mikey Garcia credit for changing boxing back to warrior status? Huh? Huh? Seriously. I was thinking about that shit, man. Tim Tszyu got... I was about to say Costa Tszyu. You get Tim. So I know. But should we be giving credit to Mikey for kind of, making boxing... Before Mikey Garcia, man, people were kind of in that mind state that you kind of just want to take these fights, like the more easier fights, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like Mikey Garcia, before him, no one really jumped up a couple weight classes and fought the very, very best. I can't even I can't even think of one. Since I've been watching boxing, really, who jumped up like that and fought the best, like Mike Garcia did, fighting Errol Spence, who was considered the best at 147. Everyone was talking about Errol and Crawford still at that time. Like really passionately talking about the fight. And here comes Mike Garcia at 135 and shit. Should have been at Mike Garcia's little ass. He should have been at fighting at 130. You know what I mean? With Lomachenko at that time. That's what he should have been fighting. Instead, he's like, no, I'm going to fight with Errol Spence, 147, the guy that Crawford didn't even want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that, and then and it seemed like after that fight, you started seeing like more fighters, man, like jump higher weight classes to fight, to fight these very skillful, talented, threatful fighters. You know what I mean? Seriously though, like it seemed like it started kind of shifting back a little bit, man. Like I'm being a little bit, like facetious. You know what I mean? Like you make like kind of making a little joke, kind of to prove a point, but. I don't, but honestly, man, I don't know though, man. Like that was huge. I think 'cause that was huge. I remember I remember coming home after work, man. Third shift, be the morning time. I'd be just sitting there already, all just relaxing now, just watching some YouTube boxing, man. And man, that time was exciting. Little small ass Mikey Garcia jumping up 2 ways to fight the big bad Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a beast. Seriously, that's one of my favorites and stuff. I don't like I said, I don't ever. I'm not ashamed to admit my favorites. Oh, sometimes I kind of want to reserve them. I ain't gonna lie, just to be like, I don't know, more mysterious. So no, but yeah. So I mean that shit was exciting, man. That shit was huge. That shit was the shit. Seriously. And so I mean, yeah, I mean, and ever since then, you started seeing some more boxers, man. It's like take those threats and stuff. I can't really. Like even Leo, fighting Tank, who's naturally a bigger guy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you had Canelo fight a couple. I don't know, man. You just had more fight. You just had more boxers, man. Like I feel like jumped up in weight to try to take a bigger threat. Staying away from kind of that mind, like trying to move away from the mind state of like making more suitable fights. Because I feel like a lot of boxers, like a lot of promotional companies, mainly, they kind of fell into that mind state of trying to make a suitable fight for their boxer. You know what I mean? To try to maximize profits and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like Mikey Garcia, he was definitely trying to maximize profits, but that fight wasn't suitable. He really thought or maybe he really thought, he had to have believed he saw something that he was gonna win. So to him it was suitable. But everybody knew what was going to happen, though. It was still exciting, though. Like I said, I used to be at work. Like, hell, I can't wait to go and watch some YouTube boxing, watch all the hype up and the build up, have my little brew and shit, relaxing. Man, but yeah, I mean, little time like that, man. Little times like that are kind of fun, reminiscent. But so yeah, man, Mikey Garcia. Even though I kind of honestly don't really care for Mikey right now, I kind of really despise. Not like I said despise, but it's like holy shit, what happened, Mikey? So yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll go as far as to say I lost a little bit of respect for Mikey right now, but I still got to give him the credit for he might have helped boxing, shift back to the right gear. We'll see though. We got some boxing coming up though. It's beautiful. Thank you again for rolling with the punches. And man, I always love boxing. You know what I mean? Seriously. I know I don't make a lot of videos, but I stay watching boxing. I mean, a lot of times, even if I don't catch the live event, I'll record it. I'll find it on YouTube or something like that. I mean, I know I don't make many I don't make many videos, but I'm just want to let you know I'm with the people, man. Like I'm with the YTBC. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit happens with with people's lives. Things like that, my life and stuff like that. But at least you always have some boxing, man, and just go to and shit. Kind of bring it back to your world. So that's why I make these videos too. So just like give my perspective and shit, on certain like topics and stuff. Like everybody got the perspective and stuff. So hell yeah. So let's keep it moving. Peace. Much love.